The Lord be with you. A reading from the Holy Gospel according to John. Jesus said to Nicodemus, "No one has gone up to heaven except the one who has come down from heaven, the Son of Man. And just as Moses lifted up the serpent in the desert, so must the Son of Man be lifted up, so that everyone who believes in him may have eternal life. For God so loved the world that he gave his only Son, so that everyone who believes in him might not perish, but might have eternal life. For God did not send his Son into the world to condemn the world, but that the world might be saved through him." The Gospel of the Lord. So in 2016, I think, I took the pilgrimage of pilgrimages, went to the Holy Land in our deacon year of seminary. A few of us went over there. It was a beautiful experience to really see the sights and places where Jesus would have walked. One thing we did is we spent actually the night at what's called the Holy Sepulchre. It's the church that houses both where Jesus was crucified and where he rose again from the dead. First of all, I was blown away that these were kind of in the same vicinity and that one building could house them both. That was cool. We stayed the night there on Good Friday. It was really it's cool to say you did it. It was not the most pleasant experience, but we did it. But what blew me away, kind of that whole reality, is that the crucifixion and the resurrection are basically one and the same event. They're kind of two sides of the same coin, right? Every time that Jesus spoke about his crucifixion, he always followed it up with his resurrection. Okay, and even in the Acts of the Apostles, when the apostles speak about Jesus being crucified, they always follow it up with him being rose from the dead. So that's kind of what we hope for in the cross. We hope for the resurrection. The cross in itself is kind of, I don't know if it's meaningless. It's kind of without the resurrection, the knowledge of the resurrection. So think of Jesus. In the book of Hebrews, it says, "For the joy that lie ahead of him, Jesus endured the cross." So he always had a knowledge that resurrection would come through crucifixion. Like if he didn't, man, I just think that would be really humanly impossible to just I'm just going to go get crucified, hope for the best. No, like Jesus knew through faith that that the resurrection was going to happen. So yeah, bring it on. It's going to happen. The resurrection is going to happen. This is the way to get there. I bring that up because same with the crosses in our lives, right? They're heavy, but we have the hope of the resurrection that'll come through them. So God brings good out of evil. That's what he does. That's what the crucifix and the cross stand for. I can bring good out of evil, and he does. So that's kind of the hope we hold in store when we're going through a trial or whatnot. The cross is a sign of hope. Even though it's hard in the moment, whatever it is, it brings about good if we endure it with faith and with Jesus. Not that every cross we go through is given to us directly from God. He permits it, but in his goodness, his infinite wisdom, he knows how to bring good out of it if we endure it with him or give it to him, if we bring it to his redemption. So the beauty of going to the Holy Sepulchre and seeing that is that same reality goes on right here at the altar. Every time we celebrate Mass, we celebrate both the crucifixion of Jesus and the resurrection of Jesus. The altar is a sign of the cross. So we're here. It's here. Every time we celebrate Mass, it's going on. That redeeming action, the salvation of the cross. So let's be intentional about it. This feast day today is a reminder of that saving action of Jesus was not an event 2,000 years ago. It's here at every Mass we celebrate. So whatever cross you're going through in your life, good, bad, ugly, indifferent, intentionally bring it to this cross. Lay it on the patent. Lord, redeem this. Bring good out of this evil I'm experiencing. Whatever it is, he can do that and will do it. And we, on our part, should have the hope of resurrection, the hope that good will come out of this. For the joy that lay ahead of him, Christ endured the cross.